Hey there, ho there, hi there, everybody. It
What's
is.
up?
It's Saturday. You know what that means. Let's go around and introduce ourselves.
I am Amy Lynn Perea.
I am Kai Tam.
I'm Nick
I
Hellier.
am. I am Joshua Fox.
I'm Sophie Hasagawa.
And together we are
The
Intoxicated
Readers. We've got an awesome show for you tonight. We're still expecting one more person in the form of Xavier to show up.
In the form of.
And we have our wonderful guest Josh here, a recurring guest.
Yo.
Let's go.
Yeah, all the way from where are you at?
I'm in Atlanta.
All the way from
Jordan.
Atlanta.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah. Our prompt this week is sequel to the prompt. We all wrote a sequel to a prompt that we've presented before in the history of the Intoxicated Readers, which is coming up. We're just 3 weeks shy of one whole year of streaming.
Let's go.
Heck yeah.
That's a whole lot of prompts that we got to choose from. Hopefully, if you guys have been here for a long time in the chat, you'll see some of your favorite characters show back up. Or it'll be all be new to you and you won't understand anything that's happening. How are you guys feeling about this? Did you guys like revisiting these older characters?
I started writing a piece, but I didn't finish it in time. And yeah, I did, even though it was a sequel to one of the newer ones I've done, so it's not super old. But I always like revisiting characters that I've written for before.
Hell yeah.
I always find it nice.
Yeah.
Totally wish I brought Step Bro back.
No.
Oh
No, I
god.
don't.
Lord.
Absolutely not.
I was actually trying to do a sequel to something older, just so I could, play with that. So I was having trouble like finding which script I wanted to do it. But then I settled on one. And I'm okay, disclaimer, the second half of this piece is very like I wrote it in like 20 minutes before call time, and I was like, I just got to get this done. So, it's a thing. Just, go with it.
I
Hell
love
yeah.
that. That's great.
That's when the best stuff is made, in frantic, I need to finish writing this mode.
You're not wrong.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm excited.
Everybody in the Twitch chat, right now I'm just trying to buy time for X to show up. Otherwise, we're gonna start soon. Everybody in the Twitch chat, you can look to the left of your screen and see that we have a poster for our film fest up, by the way. If you haven't heard of it, we are hosting a film fest to celebrate our 1 year anniversary all across the month of April. The poster you can find on our Twitter and Instagram has all the information about the festival. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat, and we will try to get to them between pieces tonight. We encourage everybody and anybody to join. The more films, the better, right, everybody?
Mhm.
Heck yeah. Gonna be great.
Hey, Josh, I think we're getting a little bit of feedback from you.
From my fan. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me turn off my camera. I'm gonna go turn my fan off.
It actually sounds like we can hear ourselves.
I'll go get a mic then.
Cool. Or headphones, yeah.
Yeah. Our drinking games tonight,
Oh yeah.
which we didn't discuss. As usual, we have 3 drinking games. The first, as always, if we break character or mess up a line, take a drink. The second, anytime Kai's vape appears on screen.
Every second. Have fun,
Yes,
guys.
we're gonna
Take a
get
drink.
fucked up.
Third, just as we did return to the prompt, we could do a guessing game based on the titles. So
And characters.
and the characters.
Okay.
It might give it away though.
I cheated, so I know everyone's
Well, why would you cheat? We do this every
Because
time.
No, because I don't know. I feel like it was obvious, and I was like, okay, I want to skim because I'm curious, and I just did, and that. Anyways, we can do that. I just won't guess.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what we'll be doing. And X is here. X, are you with us?
Yay!
Oh.
X reporting live from the scene.
Hello, hello. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Hi, how's it
Hey.
going? Pretty good, pretty good. Sorry, I'm late. Let me
You're all
get
good.
a few things. Let's see.
Our first movie, it's coming out soon, guys. And by it's coming out soon, I mean we might start something soon. I don't know.
We're still in pre-production.
Who knows what the future holds?
I hope we start doing improv in the future, like improv
Yes.
nights in person. Ugh,
Mhm.
please, Intoxicated improv. I'm so here for it.
I'll be the MC.
You'll
No,
be
Kai, you
on
have to do it too.
stage.
Oh my god.
I hate improv.
I was thinking about it, and I think one of the first things I want to do once theaters open up again is start improv classes, because it's something I miss the most about like live theater. Just that energy. You guys want to all join like a groundlings course together?
Ooh.
Do it.
Oh my god, for how much?
It can't be that much, right? Everybody does it. Everybody in LA does it.
Right.
What do they?
You're
what
not
do they
wrong.
do?
Improv classes.
Oh,
At,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Groundlings or UCB or Second City. Is that one?
I would
It is
bring that up.
one. I don't know if they offer classes. I think they do.
Mm.
I don't
Yo,
know.
have y'all gone to that event that UCB has? Like, I don't know if they do it anymore now, but they had an event where like at the beginning, like the very first Saturday of like every month, you know, you go, you fucking toke it up and fucking just watch a comedy show. Yeah, that shit was
Mhm.
fun. Sucks that we won't be able to do that anymore. Fuck.
One day.
How times have changed.
Yeah.
All right, we're all here.
So,
Our other lovely host tonight, Xavier Pace, everybody.
how's it going? Late introduction. But I'm back. I'm here. I'm ready for it.
All right, so yeah, let's just go down the list. Starting with moi. My piece is called Crew Cricks, Terror in the Tavern. Are there any guesses as to which prompt this was?
Hmm.
I want to say it's so bad.
I don't think it's hard to pinpoint if you remember the first one. Let's just go around. Amy Lynn, go.
Pirate Week.
Okay. Josh, are you gonna be guessing along? All of our prompts are in the schedule.
I'm
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna look, or actually no, let me take an educated guess. You ready?
Okay.
It was it from Booty Weekend?
I'm sorry. One
You know,
more
I
time.
wish we did that.
That's
I
good.
wish
It's
that was one of
coming
my
up.
prompts.
Booty
I
Weekend.
got so
Booty
confused.
weekend. All right, Sophie.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Pirate Week.
Xavier.
I matey. I think it is.
Well, you guys are right.
The
It's
balloons are the ladies.
The balloons are the
No.
balloons. Yeah, and let's hop in this. It's a large cast because I was hoping more people would be here, so everybody's doubling up. It is as follows. Let me see real quick. Kai, you're Captain Cricks. X, you're Logan Gone Met. Josh, you're gonna be Zeke ZZ Flanagan. I'm gonna be Jonathan II Jones. I'm also gonna be Krausen Crow Kelp. Sophie, you are Captain Pert. You are also Steel.
Okay.
Amy Lynn, you're Leona Lee Lafitte. And you are Edna Sablelock Teach. Okay?
Oh God.
A lot of names.
All right.
And I'll
I
be
didn't
doing-
know I was 2 people.
I'll be doing stage directions. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Oh, also, guys, they're pirates, so like, do your best and have fun.
Arr.
All of them are
Arr.
pirates.
No.
Yikes.
Wait, I gotta remind myself who the fuck I am.
No, my God.
Interior Tortuga Tavern Night. Captain Pert, Steele, Leona Lee Lafitte, and Edna Sablelock Teach are gathered around a table, drinking and laughing at their most recent run of good luck on the Big Blue. The tavern is crowded with other pirates and crews. Captain Pert's crew plays cards in between drinks and laughing.
2 pair, aces and jacks.
Oh,
Lee,
Lee.
too bad.
Oh.
Is that my mistake or you?
No,
That's my mistake.
Oh, Lee, too bad. Read 'em, ladies. It's the motherland back home. 3 kings.
Captain Pert laughs and begins to pull the pile of doubloons at the center of the table towards her seat. But then Steele lays down a full house.
Oi, Captain. Looks like Steel beat ya.
Kraken's ass she did.
Pert looks at Steele's cards.
Aye, seems you have. Well played, first mate.
Steele tilts her cap in reverence and takes the pile of doubloons. Slam! The doors to the tavern burst open and all grow quiet as they look toward the sound. Captain Cricks, Logan Gone Met, Jonathan I. Jones, Zeke ZZ Flanagan, and Krausen Crow Kelp all enter the bar, dirty and ragged. The crew looks worn down after a long and fruitless trip on the sea.
Aye, look what the seal dragged in. Sorry, boys, the bathhouse is down the street.
The whole tavern erupts into laughter at Captain Pert's joke.
Har har. Abe, get me a round of drinks. Rum.
Now, boys, I told ye I'd buy you first round, and I'm a pirate of my word.
We don't want your drinks, woman.
Gon steps forward, hand on his rapier's hilt. Immediately, Steele is by Pert's side, sword drawn and raised towards Gon. Lee holds a flintlock pistol from the table where she was sitting, aimed directly at Gon. The tavern is tense.
Aye, everyone, calm down. This boy's green, forgive him for being a bit antsy. Boy, step back, else you want to be gutted neck to pecker.
Logan steps back, pulling his hand away from his rapier's hilt.
Aye, all is well. If he does it again, you all have my permission, eh?
The whole tavern erupts back into laughter and cheers. Things resume.
Have a drink with me, Captain.
You know I can't say no to a free drink, Captain.
Captain Pert and Captain Cricks split off into a quieter corner of the tavern.
Well, boys, care for a second round of cards?
No. Croson says abruptly, as he walks away from the group by himself.
Don't mind him. He doesn't like crowds. We'd enjoy a game after that road, eh, boys?
Aye.
Pull up some chairs, fellas.
Sablelock and Gon lock eyes.
Aye, Lee. Who might this be?
Ask me yourself if you have the brass.
Apologies. And you are?
Sablelock. I'm new with Pert's crew.
Pleasure to meet you. Sablelock. Well, you've already met your jumpy newbie Gon here.
Aye.
Sablelock looks Gon up and down. There's a heat between the two that sparks a staring contest. Sablelock wins. All right, if we're done eyeing each other up and down, let's play cards.
Let's.
Sablelock looks shocked. This is the first time she's heard Steele speak.
Lee, Steel can talk? Oh, of course she can. She only speaks 2 people, though. Who and why? What Emperor, of course, the other.
Lee tilts her head to Jonathan I Jones.
Even Steele has her fancies.
Sabelock makes a face of disgust at the thought.
There be a problem, newbie?
No, ma'am.
Not at all.
Sabelock and Goen look at each other again. Sabelock feigns disgust again. Lee deals out the cards.
So, Lee, I can see you've had a good haul.
But good enough to pay for the good rum.
Hello, can y'all hear me? I'm sorry, my mic just freaking made a weird noise. Hello? Hello?
Can
Yes, sir.
Hello.
You hear us?
Oh
Okay.
no. I'll take it back. Good enough to pay for the good rum.
Aye, will ye be treating me to a sippin' tonight?
Depends on how you handle your cards, ZZ.
Lee and ZZ are lost in their own world.
How's the eye, Jonathan?
Oh, I still miss her. But my left one works fine.
Aye.
You're keeping my sword nice and shiny, I see. Steele places a hand on the rapier at her waist.
We're getting right to it, I see.
Aye, I've been waiting for a rematch. Lee and ZZ, who have now fully engaged in an aggressive mouth-to-mouth sword fight, break away for a moment.
Can't you two leave fighting to the rest for one night? There's more to life than blades and sweat.
Aye, let it go, Jonathan. You'll lose your second eye.
You two don't understand. Steele?
Aye.
Steele and Jonathan stand and leave the tavern, stretching their arms and popping their necks in anticipation for a fight.
Aye, I'll go make sure they don't kill each other.
I'll accompany you.
ZZ and Lee leave. Sabelock and Gon sit at the table alone.
So, you're new too.
Shite. We can't play cards with two of us, and I don't want to listen to your whiny voice speak a second longer.
Use me.
Your voice. It sounds like a seahorse humping a whale.
What?
It's got a deep wow with a raspy little whine in it. Shut your mouth and drink.
Gon, mouth ajar, grabs his drink and silently sips. Pert and Crix walk by. Crix is vehemently drunk. Pert less so.
Aye, newbie. Relax and enjoy yourself. What's a piracy without a little fun?
Aye, to that, Captain. Same to you, newbie. You always got a scowl on you. Get to being friendly. Stop worrying about your dad all the time.
Sabelock immediately goes flush at the mention of her father.
Her dad? What's he got to do with it?
Well, our old man's a big old pirate of the seas, though I ain't ever heard of him. Up and coming, I suppose.
Aye then. What's his name, lassie?
Sabelock looks uncomfortable.
Aye, go ahead and tell him. Kurt's a good guy, despite what he looks and smells like.
Blackbeard.
Oi, speak up. I can't hear ya.
Blackbeard.
Oi, lassie, speak up! As your captain, it's an order.
Blackbeard!
The tavern goes quiet.
Your father is Blackbeard.
I...
A deathly silence fills the tavern. Then...
Blackbeard! What a silly name for a pirate!
The whole tavern erupts into laughter. Sabelock puts her head down.
I ought to start calling myself Two Arm, or Big Nose, or Grey Pube, aye.
The tavern laughs uncontrollably.
Kurt for B. I've heard he's a real up and comer, just like what I've seen of his daughter.
Sabelock keeps her head down.
Aye, sorry, lass. It's all in good fun. I'm sure your father's a great pirate. I hope to meet him one day at sea.
You should be careful what you hope for.
What was that?
Nothing, Captain.
All right, Crix, let's get another round for everyone.
Aye.
Aye.
Hey.
Crix and Pert stumble away.
Aye. I've heard of Blackbeard.
Yeah?
Aye. A vicious as they come. That's what they call them in England. Guess the news hasn't spread out here yet. He's why I wanted to be a pirate.
Aye. You serious?
Aye. Surprised you ain't in? His crew? With those eyes of yours.
He said I'd have to make a name for myself before he let me in.
Aye.
You know, you're the first pirate I've seen out here with any common sense.
Same to ye. These crews of yours.
They're a bit childish.
Aye.
Aye.
The two polish off their drinks.
Gone, was it?
Aye.
You want another drink? Courtesy Sablelock, known only as the daughter of Blackbeard.
Aye. I could take another. But I'd like to know your real name first.
Edna. Edna Sablelock Teach.
Logan Gone Met. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Aye! Abe, where you be? We need some more rum.
Cut to exterior, the middle of the ocean. Morning. Crix, Jonathan, Zeke, and Logan all sit back to back on a dinghy, arms tied, bound behind their backs. Each snores softly until Zeke snaps awake.
Aye. Aye. Aye, boys. Where be we?
Logan and Jonathan wake up. Crix still snores.
You be in the center of the Bermuda, gentlemen.
Zeke cranks his head to see what Logan and Jonathan see. Pert's crew standing on the side of their ship, sailing softly away from the dinghy.
Oi, Captain. Crix, wake up, you coral-headed drunkard.
Aye, aye, I'm awake. What is it? Ah, I see.
Sorry, Crix. It was a lovely night, but we'll be taking your ship and your goods once we port.
Aye, Pert. On my granny's iron bottom you'll be. We'll get out of here and back to port before ye can say Caribbean.
Oh, aye?
Yeah.
Caribbean?
Everyone is silent.
Shit.
Gone Luck's eyes will Sablelock, who smiles triumphantly.
Aye, Edna. I thought you better than this.
Better than what, Gone? I'm a pirate.
Best of luck, boys. We dropped a gift for you all, too, if you'd like to look overboard.
The men all clamber as a group to one side of the dinghy, nearly tipping it. Looking down, they see red streaks in the water and chum bits floating around.
Careful of krakens, gents.
Aye! You can't just leave us! Still! The ship is too far away to be heard now. Just the loud laughter of the women from the deck.
What a woman.
Captain? How are we gonna get out of this?
Aye, newbie. Don't yell at the captain. We'll get out, you'll see.
Aye, we always get out, Sonny.
I ought to marry that woman.
So what? We just sit here and wait till we get eaten by a kraken? Or till old Moby Dick us down?
Stop squirming. You're tightening up the ropes, you bastard.
Aye, we'll make it back to shore, don't you worry.
Oi, Jonathan. You beat Steele this time?
Nay, she nearly cast me to Davy Jones. My word is better off in her. My sword is better off in her hands than it ever was in mine.
Aye, my sword is better off in Lee's hands than it is in mine, too.
Aye. The two men laugh heartily. Crix joins in.
All right, gents. Shall we?
We're escaping?
No. I spy.
Aye!
I spy something.
I should have joined the Navy.
Blue.
The sea!
Yes.
Finn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Amazing.
What a way to start. So good.
Yeah,
So
you're
good.
tightening up the ropes, you bastard.
Well done, everybody. That was fantastic.
I am so
Oh,
sorry,
gosh.
Nick. I'm so
You're good.
Why are
Sophie,
you apologizing?
you kind of went New York at one point, Sophie. I love
Dude, I don't know what the fuck.
It was
New
so
York's down.
it. That was fun.
Yo,
I
Amy
mean-
Lynn, oh, I'm sorry. Go for it.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say in that bit where you had to talk to yourself, I literally did a spit take. it was drink everywhere. I said, okay.
I could
I'm-
not get a hold of myself to switch the voices. It was so good. Oh my god.
Yeah, Kai, I was doing the same thing where I was looking back through all the prompts and I couldn't find one that I like called out to me. Then I saw Pirate Week and I was like, oh shit, dude. The crew's gotta come back.
Heck yeah. That was so much fun.
Thank you all for a fantastic read. That was a blast.
Oi.
Thank you for all the sex jokes.
Oi.
Arr.
Arr.
Moby Dick us down.
What a line.
See, I told you guys this is from Booty Weekend.
What?
I said I told you guys this was from Booty Weekend.
Booty weekend.
You're not wrong.
Booty.
All
I mean,
right.
our characters, they tried to get some, I'm assuming.
My
Good
favorite
work.
part was when you said you described it as a sword fight with their mouths, with their tongues.
Yeah.
That was
A mouth-to-mouth
very,
sword fight.
Mouth-to-mouth sword fight.
Who won that battle?
What was that, X?
Who won that battle?
I think Lee did. I think all the ladies won.
Let's go.
I think that's kind of just
Heck
the
yeah.
story. Hey, we'll see in part 3 if Crew Cricks,
Hey.
can come around and get a dub.
Hopefully.
Up next, X.
I mean, you guys have to even guess. I mean, at this point, it's this is from way back when. But yeah, it's just continuation of continuation of continuation.
Oh my god.
But everyone is part of the cast. Let's see. Lane is Nick. Zealous is Kai. Echelos is. Well, actually, she's not here, so I'm gonna give that to. Thinking.
X, what was the name of your script again? Is it Impact?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, Josh. Would you like to? They already know, but would you like to guess? It's a convoluted one.
All right, I'm gonna look at the names.
Here's the thing. I
Mm,
am not able to guess the original first
I
Impact.
know.
I don't
Me too.
remember where this all started.
So many.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I think I have an idea.
All right. Well, what's your
Bye.
guess, Josh? What's your guess, and then we'll go around to see if they can guess the original Impact.
I'm not sure, but I feel like I've had this downloaded. Like I feel like I've seen Impact on my screen before. I just don't remember what that was from. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass. I'm not sure.
All right, Amy Lynn, what's your guess?
Everything happens in a car?
Ooh,
No.
Kai.
Oh fuck. Hold on. Pass me for a second. I gotta go through the. prompts.
Nick.
Ocean Butt, dude.
Oh.
I think that's where it started, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice.
Hell yeah.
The world.
Damn.
Long
See,
time
opened
ago.
up and opened up. What happened? But yeah,
That makes sense because Josh was our guest for Ocean Bud.
yeah, it was him and Natalie. Natalie read it for Kate, man.
Oh shit. That was back in October. Holy
That's
shit.
Wow.
crazy.
So, oh yeah, Josh, you'll be Christian as well as Diablos. So,
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Let me go through real quick. Because I'm not trying to have people talk to each other again. Yeah, okay, Sophie, you'll be Edge. Achelos. And yeah. Alright. Okay. Hopefully you like it. Okay. Interior, barracks, day. We left off where Sophie and Xavier are both standing before Zealous, who is emitting this wild energy. There seems to be a crack, as if reality itself is cracking. Several cracks appear, making the view of the fight broken, until it scattered till what we see reality breaks. Cutting through the shards of this broken reality is a sword. The sword stops at Achelo's throat. I showed you my will to fight. That should be enough.
Well, you don't have to be so rash. I accept it.
Emil, Nick, and Christian are still stuck in place. Zelith now looking over his shoulder. His eyes look bored or disappointed to look at them. Zelith locks eyes with Xavier. Zelith catches Sophie by the face, midair, and drops her.
I can move again.
Me too.
What just happened?
Xavier now dropping his sword. It turns to Crystal and vanishes before hitting the ground. Hey, Nick. You have to sub in for me.
Can anyone explain what just happened?
I asked Xavier if he was scared of Zealous's will. That was his answer.
What she means is that Xavier showed you a future where Zealous was on the brink of defeat.
It felt so real.
But it was an illusion.
I get it. Within that split second of Zealous showing his intent to kill, Xavier put us all in an illusion.
Correct.
That's amazing.
Well, I guess I'll be subbing in.
Nick steps onto the field. Zella looks even more angry and frustrated.
You kids, I swear. You think you just got it all figured out. Let me show you.
Energy once again erupts around Zealous. His hair and eyes and shorts turn green. One of his wings return on his left shoulder. Nick hesitates. Believe in me who believes. Believe in the me who believes in your strength.
I got it.
Energy rushes around Nick as he steps in the arena. The crowd goes wild, cheering for what they see happening. The energy around Nick creates this armor. It's iridescent but opaque. It's Nick's creative armor. That's Nick's power, reality summon. If it exists in one's mind or not, he can summon it or use its attributes.
Like how he could summon creatures in the other reality.
Right. But they weren't that strong.
He didn't know how to fully use his powers then. Watch. Cut to interior barracks, day. Nick walks up to Zealous and gets into a boxing stance. Zealous goes into a strike.
Diablos.
Greek letters spelling out Diablos appear in front of Nick. Zealous punches through Nick. But a small, maniacal laugh is heard. Surrounding Zealous are small, bite-sized Nicks floating around and running around them. As Diablos handles Zealous, Nick walks up to Sophie.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Please don't.
Well, at least he dropped you that time.
What's the plan?
We push him to full power, then I'll use my finisher.
Nick crouches to the ground, and he feels the earth. Multiple holes appear, snakes come out, and then one of them wraps around Sophie's arm.
That should heal you and boost your firepower. On my mark, we'll attack.
Got it.
Zelith is still fighting off the Diablos. He destroys one, another appeals taller, closer to life size. At this point, he's fighting 5 Diablos that are fully sized. One Diablos lands a backflip kick on Zealous that angers Zealous.
Fathers of heaven.
Well, looks like green feathers fall from the sky at a rapid rate, piercing Diablos like blades. They all begin to vanish.
We tried, master.
Now!
Sophie, riding on the burst of flame, strikes Zealous with a ball of flames that launches Zealous into Nick's golem, which catches Zealous by the face and smashes him into the ground. The golem holds him in place.
Funny guy, aren't you?
I find myself being funny at times.
Zealous opens up his wing and knocks the golem into Nick. The golem absorbs Nick before they hit the wall. Sophie runs in to attack, but is pushed back by Zealous' wing.
Let me show you. The eyes of envy.
What seems like snake eyes appear in the sky. They appear at the same time Zelith closes his eyes. Nick comes up from behind with his golem, but Zelith dodges. He punches Nick right out of the golem. Zelith catches Nick by the arm.
Doesn't this remind you of something?
Zelith sweeps Nick off his feet and just kicks him. Axe kick, crescent kick, hook kick, calf kick, reverse roundhouse. Does this repeatedly at speed and precision. Sophie can't find an opening to intervene. He finishes it with a butterfly kick, landing Nick into the wall. There's a crack on Nick's armor. Sophie uses her left arm to propel her forward. She is riding on the wind current. She rides around Zelith, trying to take oxygen from his lungs. Zelith stops moving. Sophie lights the wind around him on fire, which flips her into the air. She comes down with a kick.
This will end it.
The instant she was going to make contact with Zelith, he wasn't there anymore. It was his after image. He moved so fast that the fires around him went out. In a short instant, as Sophie's leg is coming through, the finishing strike, he caught her by the face. Sophie's right eye is looking through the space of the thumb and index finger. Slowly, Zelith slowly opens his eyes.
He even showed you a path to beat me and you still can't do it.
He slams Sophie into the ground. She instantly bounces back. Zelith kicks her into the wall. Next to the group, Zelith looks towards Xavier.
Are you sure about this?
I am.
Is there anything we can do?
No, we must let them go through this, as we will face the same.
Will all of you shut up?
Sophie gets up, blood streaming down her face as she shouts to the other side of the arena.
Nick, how long? Sit up. There.
Nick sits up from the hole in the wall. He pushes himself from the wall. He is bloodied and begins to speak, but coughs up blood.
Yeah, I hear you. Let's try it again.
How can you? I see all there is.
Nick crouches to the ground. He touches the ground and says,
Let the realm awaken of dreams.
what seems like a pool of light ripples through the arena. The crowd cheers as fairies and beasts alike come through the light. They fill up half the arena.
Beasts of Agartha are stronger. Bring it.
Be one with me.
All the creatures that are summoned draw towards the light once again, but the light is coming from Nick. They all disappear and the light fades. Nick becomes the multitude of the creatures. His voice becomes monstrous and deep.
Chimera form.
Nick is cat-eyed, his skin turned to dragon skin, his hair spiked, and with black horns coming from his head. What seems like a helmet on his head is a black dragon. On his elbows are spikes where he can slice through anything. Basilisk venom runs through his veins. Nick looks towards Zealous. Nick and Zealous rush towards each other. Both of them meet in the middle, grasping each other's hands as a show of force.
Seems your strength just reaches mine.
This is enough to defeat you.
Think twice.
Zealous kicks Nick. Nick blocks it, but counters by holding Zealous' leg and going in for the knee he's standing on. Zealous jumps and dodges Nick's attack. Zealous kicks Nick on the back to create space.
You won't get away that easily.
Nick moves his finger upward motion. Spikes come rushing from the ground behind Zealous. He quickly moves away from them, but Nick meets him with a clothesline elbow, knocking Zealous back a few feet.
Not bad, but we're just beginning.
Zealous closes his eyes. The eyes of Indy once again show up in the sky. Zealous then changes his form to move of a balance of right stance.
Come.
Nick rushes in. Zealous dodges, but Nick sweeps with a kick. Zealous catches it and throws Nick. Holds out his hand as he is in the air.
Dragons roar!
A blast of fire emits from his hand. It hits Zealous, so Nick thinks. Zealous appears behind Nick and places a few fingers on his back to stop him from moving.
It's not enough. Here, I'll show you the difference.
Energy emits from Zealous' palm, but Nick reacts and jumps away, but Zealous is already on him. He strikes Nick with a punch. Nick blocks, but the force pushes him away.
Damn it. I'm not making a dent.
What are you thinking about during a battle?
Zelif appeared behind Nick, caught him off guard, kicks Nick in the back and sends him flying, but Zelif is right in front of Nick, punches him in the stomach. He continues to unleash a flurry of blows on Nick, Zelif appearing in front and behind Nick and attacking, leaving him disoriented. Nick barely holding on to consciousness.
Why does this feel familiar? No, I won't let that happen again.
Nick finally hits the ground. Zelif walks over to Sophie, who is still trying to get her bearings. Zelif has his hand out, slowly about to reach Sophie. But there is a rush of energy behind him. It's dark and eerie, this black energy. Zelif turns around to see Nick barely standing, but this dark energy emitting from him.
So you can still stand. Better finish you off.
The finisher. Chimera form. Black blood dragon.
The dragon helmet around Nick's face closes. He moves in a unhuman-like fashion. Nick again attacks again, but he attacks with lower center of gravity. The pressure alone makes Zelif take a step back. Nick takes a hold of Zelis's leg and twists. He hits the ground. Nick is clawing at him. 2-3 hits every second. Zelif gets Nick off, but Nick is quickly attacking again, this time targeting the upper body. Zelif throws a flurry of punches. Nick barely dodges. In doing so, he counters quickly. Zelif is getting visibly worn down.
I grow tired of this. Burning eyes of envy.
The eyes of envy slowly begin to fade, but Zillith's movements grow faster as the eyes disappear.
Now let's see if you can keep up.
Zelith disappears in front of Nick, but it was slower this time. So as Zelith is coming into view, Nick punches him into a wall. Nick jumps he punches Zealous and does a flurry of attacks, breaking into the wall and ground further. Nick stops and turns. Zelith is now a little bloodied and is holding out his hand. Nick is starting to move slower.
This is the end for you.
Never.
Nick rushes in. Zelith brings back his hand slowly, channeling all his energy into it. As Nick gets closer, Zelith waits. Nick leaps in an inch from Zelith's face. Zelith touches Nick's chest, then disappears. As he touches Nick's chest, there is a smacking sound. Then Zelith appears a few yards behind him. Nick is spinning in midair.
The palm of envy's spite.
As that is said, Nick burst with energy, sending him sliding across the arena floor. Nick is knocked out.
I guess that's it.
No.
You're not interested in the fight.
I get it. We fight in pairs to help each other. But I have to be able to stand alone.
Cut to a close-up on Xavier smiling. Cut to interior barracks day. Sophie standing before Zealous.
I know how this form works.
Even if you know you can't stop it.
True, but you can predict it.
Then let's see what you can do.
Sophie ignites her right arm and summons wind from her left. Each hand has 2 spears, which she throws up in the air, and there are a shape of a diamond across the arena.
And what's that supposed to do?
Help me become as fast as you.
Sophie uses the wind to propel her past Zealous. As he is looking into the direction where she is going, she's already coming from another spot on the diamond. Then she attacks, hitting with him in the back.
Scatter shock.
She shoots a gust of wind at the will-o-wisp behind Zealous, and they explode. He is now behind her.
You fell for it.
Sophie's body turns into flames and then explodes. Zelith could not dodge. Zealous is seen with feathers of his wings blown off.
I couldn't even fly out. Being forced to fly. Well, I guess I'll end it here.
You can try.
Sophie uses her flames to propel her forward and whips the flames at Zealous. He cuts through them and goes in for a punch. Sophie calls on her spear of fire to dampen the blow. The spear plus the impact causes sending them both sliding back. Zealous looks at the eye of envy. It's almost gone.
Well, if you can stand, let alone fight after this, you have my respect.
I'm ending this fight.
The crowd goes wild. There's a pause on the battlefield. Zealous' right palm begins to glow dark green. Sophie's right hand is blazing in blue flames.
I know. I can keep going.
I am afraid you will lose.
Sophie and Zealous rush in exchange of blows, waiting for the right move to finish it. Zealous kicks Sophie. She dodges and goes in for an uppercut. Zealous flicks back. Sophie quickly goes in. Zealous lands his foot on the ground. Sophie sweeps it, and with hesitation.
Flaming Helix.
Her blazing blue flames fire with a beam of light, blue flame. But from above, there is...
I told you, it's over.
In those seconds of Zealous being in the air.
No, he can teleport in the air, too.
Hateful hand of envy.
Zealous sends a tremendous amount of pressure down on Sophie. It cracks the ground below and makes a small crater. Zev lands on the ground and looks up. He still has some of the eye left.
I hate using this form. It's too reliant on those eyes.
Zealous says to himself as he walks back to the rest of the group. He steps over Nick's unconscious body.
Wait! I am not finished yet.
Zealous turns to a bloodied Sophie who is barely standing. She is using the spear to prop herself up.
You will not win.
I already did.
She brandishes her spear and gets into a fighting stance. The unknown in the audience go wild.
Fine.
Sophie's flames begin to burn light blue as she continues to push her limits. The sparks of color go flying around her. As she is drawing even more power, the flame becomes dark blue, then light purple.
I can go farther than this, to be able to stand alone.
Sparks of color continue to fly around her. The light purple color of the flame turns deep purple. The fire is still building on her right side of her body. She's engulfed in purple flames. She holds her wrist, her right wrist, and lifts her arm in the sky. Black flames erupt from her body to travel into the arm, moving up the body like a heartbeat. It burns brightly, then is gone, as she still looks up.
Go!
Sophie throws a spear and runs towards Zealous at full throttle.
What's this? Powered out. And face my... with just true grit.
Sophie uses the wind to leap into the air. She brings out a spear of wind, trying to get close as she can to Zealous. He blocks the spear and goes close in distance. Sophie is using the length of the spear to move her and dodge. Zealous breaks the spear. Sophie and Zealous lock in hand-to-hand combat, trading blow for blow. Zealous knocks Sophie back. He teleports behind her. She dodges and turns to uppercut him. With the wind, she keeps him from his feet, off his feet. Within that second, she summons a spear of wind again.
Hurricane!
Zealous teleported 100 feet into the air above, his palm out.
I told you.
Shooting into the sky at great speed above him.
I told you. I won.
Sophie coming down with a flaming spear. Within that second, Zealous knew. He couldn't teleport long distance. Frankly, maybe not at all. As Sophie comes down with the spear, he teleports half a foot to the side, mid-air.
It's over. You missed.
Sophie smiles on her way down back to the ground. Zealous is shocked by the response. He looks up. There is a comet-sized ball of black fire coming towards him.
I knew once the Eyes of Envy disappeared, you wouldn't be able to teleport. So I was never aiming for you. I just need you to teleport into the sky, so I can bring it down.
Sophie is now a few yards away from the ground. Zealous screams.
What a wonderful day!
Sophie floats to the ground and begins to walk.
Amaterasu, Black Star Fallen.
As the black flames hit Zealous and burst into millions of colors among the setting skyline. End of episode 12. To be continued.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so you're telling me...
Is he dead?
What?
We'll have to see next time.
Wow.
Holy crap. That was intense.
Well, I'm happy. I was getting tired of Zealous. I was like, shut the fuck up. My friends can beat you.
Well, Zelov has a lot of layers. Just put it
Yeah.
out there. He's got. I would say he has a lot of personality.
Mm. That was badass.
Mm-hmm.
That was really badass. I was like, oh my god.
We
Just the idea of all of us getting the shit beaten out of us, and then like
It's so hard to
continuing.
to remember that this is just like training, you know? It's not
Mhm.
like they're just in an arena fighting it out.
Yeah, X, I can literally tell you're like the biggest anime fan in the world.
Hey, I am.
Yeah, I could tell, dude. That shit. I was seeing it in my head. I felt like I was watching like My Hero Academia.
Nice. That's all I want.
Yeah.
I think our drinking game next time should be every time Sophie's character gets face palmed.
Wait, how many times did it happen?
It happened a few
Well,
times in the last
3?
episode.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
I
I.
remember these lines.
It's because I did that on purpose. I was like, I want to change it up, and so I was like, I want to develop Nick's character's fighting style too. So I was like, I'll just make an illusion, and so then they'll see everything like it was real, and then that's why like Zelda was like, this is familiar, isn't it? And he does the same kicks I did to him in the other reality, and then that's why Sophie gets face palmed a bunch because he's just doing it on purpose.
That's funny.
Like that.
But you come back and win. It was the 2 episodes were about you getting stronger.
Don't touch my fucking face.
But yeah.
Oh, John Snowby has a question.
Yes, I
Yes.
was just about to say. Thank you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. John Snowby in the chat. If you still have that question.
While we're waiting for that question, yeah, X, dude, your writing is so visual. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, he's right, bro. Keep doing that shit, man. Like, for
Thank
real.
you.
You never know.
Can't
like,
wait
in,
for
like,
this. Yeah.
Like, yo, you should write your own anime.
Well, this is actually, it. I'm trying to eventually, maybe.
Oh, yeah? You're gonna fully, like, develop on this?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Do it. I'm telling you, dude, do it. I think that you're gonna find tremendous success in
Thank you.
doing it. Yeah.
John Snowby asked if we actually work in screenwriting, and that's an interesting question, because we're working on it.
We're aspiring. We are definitely like an aspiring group of a lot of things. We all wear a lot of hats. So
Mm-hmm.
We're all
Jack of all trades.
yeah, we're all performers, and the past year doing this has really, pushed us into a lot more writing and writing for ourselves. So hopefully we'll be screenwriting and making, a living with it pretty soon.
right.
Mm-hmm.
mean- We're all doing films and stuff on the side, so
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Excellent job, X. Let's
Thank you.
move on. Let's chug hype train this forward onto Christian's piece, although he isn't here today.
Okay. Castle.
Yeah, I'm looking.
So I'm gonna read out the cast list for him. Sophie, you're playing Cassandra. Josh, you're playing Cassie. Xavier, you're playing Marcus. I'm playing Rob. Deja's not here. So Amy Lynn, you're gonna take Woman.
I'm also doing Cowboy.
Yeah,
But I can-
you've
yeah,
got the
I can
stage
do it.
directions and the Woman.
Yes.
And Kai, you've got Man.
Bringing
Cow.
back the Cowboy.
Cowboy.
Alright. This is a piece by our fellow Intoxicated reader, Christian Morgan. It is titled Mine. Oh, wait, we gotta vote.
Oh.
Or
Oh.
make guesses.
Oh, this was recently, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I have to go.
I
Odd-
remember it,
odd
but I don't
infomercials.
remember the prompt.
I'm going with odd
Really?
infomercials.
Odd infomercials. Ooh. No, you're crazy. You remember his odd infomercial.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Oh, I
Wait.
know what it is. I think. No, never mind. I don't.
Wait, you're right, you're right.
Is it?
Purgatory?
What if COVID never happened?
I think that's it as well. Because this is the one with the scientist, right?
Yeah. I
This-
think
yeah.
it's that. Yeah.
Oh, for real? Oh, damn.
That one had the cowboy stage directions, I believe.
Yeah, he had that twist to it with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right, okay. That's why I'm reprising the role.
Yeah. All right. We'll see.
Okay.
Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Cool. Take it away.
All right. Exterior, patio, day. 3 friends are patiently waiting on their 4th and final friend to show up for their brunch hangout. Each of them sipping on waters and eating snacks. First friend, Cassandra, dark brown hair, covered in golden trinkets, and huge oval sunglasses, is typing away at her phone.
Where are you? Okay, I sent the text. He sure is taking his sweet time.
The second friend, Cassie, dyed black hair, a flowery blouse, and a big tote bag, is finishing a muffin. She crumples the liner and puts it into her bag.
We all know your time is money, Cassandra. Take it easy. Some time and just go with the flow.
That's easy to say, coming from a literal hippie that picks up anything and everything off the ground just to collect it.
The third friend, Marcus, a baseball cap, green eyes, and aviators, sees that what Cassie did and copies her, but puts his wrapper in his pocket.
Hey guys, let's chill out and do as Cassie says. Relax.
Cassie gives a slight smile, leaning back into her chair. Cassandra rolls her eyes and also leans back.
Hey, here comes Rob.
Walking towards the table, pulling out a chair and sitting is Rob. Short, dirty blonde hair, long-sleeved t-shirt, and freckles.
Where have you been? We were supposed to meet up 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, where have you been?
The funny story, actually. Pretty long, too. You sure you want to hear it?
Yeah, we've got all the time in the world. Isn't that right, Cassandra?
Cassandra rolls her eyes back with even more anger than the last time.
Okay, so it started last night. I just got off work, and it was a hard shift at the Froyo shop, too. Oof. So I was pretty beat. Anyway, I pulled into the parking garage of my apartment complex. I got out of my car and started heading towards the door that leads me straight into the first floor.
Wait, hold up. Does this story actually go anywhere?
Yeah, does it?
It does seem like a setup for one of your ridiculously long jokes or magic tricks.
No, I swear. This actually happened. Just let me finish.
Okay, go on.
Yes, proceed.
Alright, so there I was in the parking garage and heading to the door. Suddenly, out of nowhere, I hear this back and forth between 2 people.
Fade 2, interior, parking garage, night. Rob is listening to bickering between 2 people when he passes by the wall and sees a woman, jean jacket and jeans, neck-length dark hair, and bright white shoes, arguing with a man, big leather jacket, blue khaki pants, and red Converse, holding something close to him like a scolded child. Let me see it!
No!
The 2 stop arguing and look over at Rob, just standing there and watching them. He stares at them for a second, realizing what is going on, and books it out of there. Cut to exterior patio, day.
I didn't leave. I went behind a car and tried to see what they were fighting over. After a few long speeches from the woman about how whatever the guy was holding, I couldn't hear very well and I was tired, wasn't going to love him back. The guy gave her something and she chucked it. Good thing she didn't hit a car or whatever. But then the guy got all excited and they left.
So, did you go look for what she had thrown?
Yeah. And I found this.
Rob pulls out a small, shiny pebble from his pant pocket. They all grow a tiny bit enamored with it.
Just a little pebble? I mean, it's surprisingly shiny.
Find enough of those, you can make a good collection.
You all want that pebble? I mean, so do I.
Oh, no, not after what I saw.
Rob tosses the rock. The group watches with sadness.
Dang. To have on my shelf.
Or as a necklace?
Yeah, I agree with the both of you.
Well, now, do y'all want to go somewhere else and hang out?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, what she said.
The group all get up, picking up their stuff and walks out, all except Rob, who lags behind. He pulls something out of his sleeve. It is the shiny pebble.
Mine.
Mine.
Dang. Christian,
I'm
why do
so
you leave it like
confused.
that? Christian. I need
Wait.
more.
I'm so confused. I don't remember this.
So, this piece was written specifically for me, come to find out. 2 years ago, for Kane's film workshop, I did a, like, 4-minute piece starring Christian, and it was about the couple arguing over the shiny rock.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
And in the video, there's a joke where another guy walks by and sees these two arguing over a rock, and the dude's like just staring at them. So Christian's brought his own narrative to the character.
That's amazing.
That's great.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah,
Dang.
I can't believe it.
That was
dude.
funny. That was really funny.
It was a great video. Starred Heidi. You guys know Heidi?
I remember Heidi.
Heidi, Christian, and Ryan.
Nice.
I'll put it up on the Intoxicated Readers YouTube. You can all watch it after the show.
Please.
yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
It's a stupid fucking video, but it's funny as fuck. Anyway, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Up next.
Nice, Christian.
Yeah, I'm
That
gonna
was fun.
have a stern talking to that man. That's my intellectual property that he's fucking with.
Yeah.
No, it's more like fan fiction, you know? He added something to it.
True.
Yeah. Kai, wrap us up for the night, my man.
All right. This piece is called Revolution Artistique. Anybody got their guesses?
Hey, let me look back. These posters.
It's a very similar title to the original.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm.
I remember the piece. I don't remember what prompt it was. Shit.
The way you just said that.
I remember. My memory dance. I don't remember a lot of things, so when it happens, I gotta dance.
Same.
I'm gonna let
I love
Nick
it.
guess first.
No,
Yeah,
I
same
I
here.
know what it is. You guys gotta guess first.
The butterfly effect? I'm just
No.
guess.
That
I'm
was a good one,
literally guessing. Oh, thanks.
You guys down there guess. I don't want to ruin it. I know.
There's so many. Wait.
I know.
I genuinely don't know.
This is from A Crack in the Bottom of the Ocean, but ocean. Oh no, my bad. A crack in the bottom of the ocean opens up. Jesus.
I love the alliteration.
Okay, Josh.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Josh, you're
It's
all on the booties this week,
Yeah.
man.
Ocean
Yeah, I'm on the
vibes.
booty.
It's sweet.
I'm
You
gonna
love
go
booties.
Intoxicated Musers, even though it's probably not right.
Ooh.
Sophie?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, Nick,
This is
take it
art.
away.
Art becomes an evil thing.
I was wondering. Okay.
My piece for that, for the original, was called Arxisism. Because
Right.
artists, was forbidden. There's a recap. I wrote a recap because this was a while ago. So, all right.
Love
So this is called Revolution Artistique. The cast is Sophie will be reading or playing Kina. I will be reading for Richard and Officer. Nick will be Adam/Johan. Josh will be Jordan and Benji. X will be Devin and Coda. And Amy Lynn will be Lexi. And I'll be reading stage directions. All right. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Let's get it. Recap. Interior bedroom night. Kina sits at the center of a single bed, no blanket, one pillow, against a tall window. She stares at her hand. It's shaking. Her phone vibrates.
Hey, love, you coming to the reunion today?
Interior high school gym night. The high school reunion is in full swing. One table to the left sits a familiar group of friends. Adam, Nora, Richard, Jordan, Devin, and Amara. Kina enters the gym. Who invited her?
Y'all not in good terms? Thought when y'all broke up, it was all, mutual and shit.
What, you didn't hear?
Hey, it's great seeing you all again. You guys look amazing.
Is no one going to talk about Kina being an Arxist?
You're right. Q used to be an Arxist, but she's not anymore. She went down a weird path, but now she's good, okay?
Why don't you let her speak for herself?
What else is there to say? You guys were right. I was an Arxist, but not anymore.
Exterior, high school courtyard, night. Devin and Kina move away from the crowd to talk privately.
I know you're still an Arxist. Artist, not Arxist. The top user on the forbidden website, Defiant Art. That's you. It's the same kind of art you used to make.
Devin, it's forbidden.
I still play. Every day. I don't understand how something like this became wrong in the first place.
We can't talk about this here. Or anywhere.
But you advocate for the rebirth of artists online behind a computer screen. What kind of life is this? Living like we don't have a soul.
Kina!
Adam appears. Kina and Devin share one last look before leaving together. In the distance, Devin hears the sound of police sirens wailing. He breaks into a run. End of recap. Interior, Kina's apartment, bedroom, night. The room is a disheveled mess, papers everywhere, art supplies scattered, trash littering the floor. A single bed, no blanket, one pillow, sits at the center, against a tall window. Moonlight illuminates through it, casting the room in a warm midnight glow. Kina sits atop a stool, opposite an easel and a canvas. Her hands, dyed in paint, press into the canvas, pasting curves and colors onto the cloth. Her phone vibrates. She glances at it, but ultimately ignores it. It vibrates again. Kina focuses on her art. Suddenly, there are loud knocks on the front door. She gets up in haste, tripping over the easel in the process and dropping the canvas, stool, and easel onto the ground. Then they're swarming her room, police officers with guns drawn, yelling at her to stand up and put her hands in the air. Everything is a blur. She feels cold metal press into her skin. And then Kina wakes up in a sweat, panting from the vivid nightmare. She looks around. Her room is empty and clean. She lies back down, now wide awake. Amidst the thoughts running through her head, one name keeps flashing like a neon sign. Devin. She looks at her phone, finds his name on her contacts, and considers texting. Exterior, outskirts, tunnel, day. Kina leans back against the tunnel wall, clutching her backpack. She hears footsteps, looking up to see who it is. Somebody approaches from the entrance. The shadows hide them, and Kina doesn't recognize who it is. She realizes it's not anybody she knows, so she turns around to make a break for it, but then...
Wait!
Freezes. Lexi, Latina, trusting to a fault, resourceful, very intelligent, steps into the light, revealing her face.
Kina, right?
Kina eyes the tattoos on her neck.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Devin's. I have his phone, so I've been the one texting you. Sorry. My name is Lexi, and you can see from the tattoos I'm also an Arxist.
Kina calms down, just a little. Lexi takes that as encouragement.
I wanted to talk to you. Is that alright?
Kina contemplates her options, but ultimately she does want to know what's going on, so she nods.
Why do you have Devin's phone?
A few days ago, Devin was arrested. It was actually the night of your high school reunion. I guess somebody overheard him talking about being an Arxist. They called the cops on him and...
Oh my god.
But it's okay. It's okay. They don't have any proof that there's a group of us working to get him out.
A group of you?
Yeah. We met them a few months ago. A group of revolutionary Arxists.
Right. Sorry, there is a lot to take in.
I bet. Hey, if you're willing, they only live a couple blocks away. I know everything's a little overwhelming, but I'm assuming that you're interested. I mean, you haven't left yet?
You know I'm an Arxist.
Yeah. Devin talked about you quite a bit.
Kina flushes despite herself. She thinks about it. The offer is intriguing, and she is curious. What else does she have to lose?
Okay. I'll go with you.
Lexi beams. The two make their way out of the tunnel. Interior, Ark's loft, day. They approach a low-end loft at a sketchy part of town. Lexi knocks on the door in a certain pattern, and somebody opens it relatively quickly. Coda, black, sly, sarcastic, very much led by his emotions, stands on the other side. He has tattoos all over his arms.
Assuming this is the girl.
This is the woman, and her name is Kina. Excuse Coda, he's a little misogynistic, but we're working on it.
All I said was girl. Lexi, damn.
Lexi leads Kina in. The shabby apartment looks a whole lot bigger from the inside than it does on the outside, and these Arxists have decorated it well, making it look almost pretty. Two other people are in the apartment. Johann, pretty boy type, dyed hair, can be unintentionally mean, heart of gold. And Benji, skeptical, doesn't trust easily, has serious abandonment issues.
Everyone, this is Kina, the one Devin's been talking about, aka underscore artist not Arxist underscore, undefined art. Kina, you met Coda, and these two are Johann and Benji.
Pleasure.
She better not rat us out.
Yo, Benji. Arcs stick together.
These are just a few of us, but there are more. We have the numbers.
The numbers for what?
Vive la revolution.
Our revolution. To break the chains on Arxists all around the world.
Artists. I keep telling y'all to use the original word. Makes no sense why they had to go and change it to a fucking X in the first place.
Authorities and their abuse of power. So typical.
That's amazing. You guys are really doing it.
And we want you to join us, Kina. You spearhead your campaign online and you've racked up a huge following. Everybody who's anybody knows your divine art handle. You're a leader, and we want you to help lead the people who follow you towards our cause. You don't have to decide today.
Though the sooner the better. Clock's a ticking and we already have a few people on the trail.
You always gotta figure out how we're gonna get Devin out.
You're holding him over a claim. They won't find shit.
That doesn't mean that they're gonna play fair. If we don't just get him out by the end of the week, they're just gonna keep him in there on the basis of suspicion. And they can do that.
I'll help.
Four of them turn to look at Kina.
I want to be a part of this. I'm done hiding, and I need to help Devin. He's in there because of me.
No, he's in there because the system is fucked. Because the world is broken.
But we're gonna fix it.
Hell yeah, we are.
Revolution artistique.
We appreciate this, Kina.
Kina looks around at the heavily decorated sanctum, and all she feels is a sense of pride and awe. These artists have survived this entire time at the risk of prosecution and death, and they've been unapologetically themselves. She's just met them, but already she feels closer to them than anybody else.
What do you need me to do?
Lexi looks at the group. They all nod.
Right. Bear with me, this might get a little overwhelming. Here's the plan for phase 1.
Transitions to Lexi voiceover as the scenes play out. Interior, Los Angeles Police Department Station, day.
Benji and Johann are gonna head over to the LAPD station where they're keeping Devin under the pretense that they're reporting a crime.
Officer, we've just witnessed a robbery.
It was very scary.
Did it just happen? Let me redirect you to a specialized officer.
While that's happening,
Exterior, White House, day.
I'm gonna be leading a protest outside the White House. We'll have smoke bombs for cover when things go south. It'll be mostly peaceful in the beginning, and while that's going on...
Interior, Castle Headquarters Building, day.
You and Coda will be at the castle headquarters downtown. It's the #1 leading pharmaceuticals company known for their artist dueling medications. You know, the ones that deprive people of all creativity and artistry.
Wait, I have a friend that works there. Well, he's not really a friend. We used to date, but he's the son of the chairman.
You used to date Richard Castle?
I'm not proud of it.
Well, here's your chance to get back at him. You'll need to hang around for a few minutes, but when you get my text, you need to drop a couple of paint bombs.
Paint bombs?
Completely harmless, though the fumes are going to drive out almost everyone in the building.
That's when the real fun begins.
Kina gets the text. She looks at Coda, and then the two take the paint bombs out from their bags and starts the commotion. It begins with a few screams, then people start throwing themselves out the doors. Kina looks back just before leaving, and she locks eyes with none other than Richard Castle. Kina?
This commotion will coincide directly with the protest at the White House. While you guys are throwing paint bombs at castle headquarters, the rest of the revolutionaries and I are going to start stirring up trouble.
Interior, station, day.
That's when the police will get the call. They'll start filing out of there in numbers, trying to stop both the protest and the Castle HQ paint bombs, which gives Benji and Johan the perfect chance to break Devin out. Once that happens, we'll all get away from the chaos and reconvene here.
Interior, Ark's loft, day. We're back to the present. Lexi had just finished explaining the plan.
That's phase 1. Any questions so far?
So many.
A lot of the more technical aspects are explained the day of.
And we'll have a few days to prep for everything. I'm going to ask you one more time, and trust me, I get it if any of this changes your mind. Are you sure you're up for this?
Yes, I am.
That's what we like to hear.
Lexi smiles and nods.
Then let's do this.
Kina turns around as if to head out the door, but then we make a mission in the future to the point after phase 1, when everybody's supposed to reconvene back at the Ark's loft. Kina and Coda are covered in sweat and paint. Kina takes off the bandana from over her mouth.
Where is everyone?
Kina?
Kina turns and sees Devin running towards her, followed by Benji and Johan.
Oh god, Devin.
They hug immediately. Lexi appears behind them, locking the building door as soon as it's shut.
Has anybody followed?
Not that we know of.
Great. Looks like phase 1 was a success.
And then, loud knocks thunder through the building. Lexi turns around to stare wide-eyed at the locked door. She looks back at Benji.
No one was following us when we checked. They must have double-backed.
Shit.
The loud knocks intensify. And then, LAPD! We know you're in there! You are all under arrest!
Not fucking again?
We have to run.
If we leave all of our shit, our entire operation will be compromised.
Well, if we don't go, we're fucked anyways.
We don't have a choice. We have to go.
Fuck!
Everybody starts running up the stairs towards the roof. Kina looks back at the door, her heart pounding. Just as they're reaching the 4th floor, she hears the door break open. They're coming. Blackout.
Oh god!
Revolution.
Dude, what?
Also, I realized as we were reading this right now that the locations don't make sense because the White House is not in LA. But
Right.
but then I thought, okay, fictional place, it's fine.
Right. The White House is now in Los Angeles.
As it should be.
Honestly.
Imagine.
That's so
Love
cool.
that.
Dude,
Thank you for a great read, everyone.
It's so fucking action-packed, money heist. It's the characters, man. I love it so much.
Yo, Kai,
yeah.
you should flesh this thing all the way out, buddy.
Ooh,
Seriously.
That's a plan. That's a plan.
Mm.
Yeah.
I want to watch a TV show like this.
Mhm.
Just like with this group of people.
Right.
Hey, this is it right here. We're all gonna be in that TV show.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly.
We're
I felt-
creating.
I felt Benji in my bones.
Hell yeah.
You felt what in your bones?
I felt Benji. I felt Benji.
He
Oh.
felt him. He felt him right there.
Yeah, I felt him in my bones. In my bones, lad. Ugh. It is so hot in my room. I need to take this jacket off.
Oh no.
It looks thick.
Dude, it is thick. It's a big wool jacket, and then I got this big ass freaking sling. Shit sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
It must be hot over there, huh?
Oh hell yeah, dude! Atlanta is hot. Oh yeah, X, are you here?
Nah, I'm in Cali.
Oh damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Well, dude, you're lucky because all the freaking wasps and all the bees and shit are back. So, you're lucky you're not here to deal with that shit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
hate them so much. I hate them. Like the bees are fine. Like the bees, I leave them alone. The wasps, the wasps can go to hell for sure. The wasps can go to hell. Like those.
I feel
fuckers
like
suck.
the Intoxicated Readers is just officially anti-wasp.
Right.
Yes, we are. Dude.
Oh,
Yeah, the
fuck
war
it
on
all.
wasps. The war on wasps.
Yo.
I am
Come on,
also
wasps.
against white Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
Oh shit, we got Viking.
Yeah.
we got real Viking there.
Josh,
Anyway,
do you
that's
remember when we had to do that piece in class?
Which one?
Wasp.
Wasp. I don't remember.
Absurdist.
Oh
Oh,
God.
Oh, dude, there's so many things in Absurdist that I can't get out of my head. I remember when I had to play that French guy and I freaking Spider-Man through a door and did a pirouette or some crazy shit like that
Yeah, that
What a
sounds like
time.
just about everything.
in March class. Yeah, that time of my life. Yo, I miss Mark, dude. I was thinking about him today. Remember, man, such a sweet guy.
Yeah.
Mark Lewis. That was such a fun class. Ah,
all right, guys. That was our stream.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Really fun return to a few characters that we have been missing. Great job, everybody.
yeah, great job.
Hey, everybody in the audience who's still kicking. Check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. All the links are down below. You can also join our Discord if you ever want to hang out with us, play video games, be featured on the stream. We'd love to have you. Make sure you check out our film festival and spread that information around. The more the merrier. We don't care where you are, who you are, or what you do. We want your film. We want you. That's Uncle Nick.
Uncle Nick.
I think you should have a beer in your hand. You should have a beer
That
in your
should be a
hand.
new poster idea.
Lord.
Oh,
Yo, it
shit.
should. Look at you, Sophie. You're on it.
I mean, it's a good idea.
Yeah, guys, April 1st is in 4 days.
Nope.
5 days.
Where is the time?
Wait.
4 days. It's the 27th.
Oh yeah.
Yo, I'm so excited for next week's prompt.
Oh, yeah.
I am so excited to do this thing, man.
I think next week is gonna be weird, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I might have to bring out, a little Step Bro, a little ZZ, a little Benji, a little something here and there.
No.
Alright. Thanks, Josh, for being our guest tonight. It was super last minute, and you're our guest next week as we're talking. So
Yes,
Heck
sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
that's
yes,
really
sir.
exciting.
Of course, man. Anything to help y'all out, man.
Yeah. And next week we'll have some more of the gang. Natalie's finally gonna be joining us for on the weekly stream.
Yeah.
More women.
Yes, we love women. That's
Mhm.
that's our stance.
Oh gosh.
Thank God.
I think they're all right.
Right.
Whatever.
I love you,
Alright.
Sophie.
I love you, Amy Lit.
Yo, are any of y'all watching the fights tonight?
What?
See, while we were over here reading, I'm over here watching the fights, and this guy just got sparked.
I'm so dead.
Yo.
Anyways.
Let's extraduce ourselves.
Watching on the side. Oh
I'm Amy Lynn Perea, and I've been trying to be multiple characters at once.
Of course.
I am Kai Tam, and I have been Captain Crix, tied up and in love with my enemy.
I'm Nick, and I've been being face palmed and thrown around an arena incessantly.
I'm Jay Fox, and I'm still stuck in Booty Weekend. Stuck in Booty Weekend.
I'm Sophie Hasegawa, and I have an insane following on Defiant Art.
Yay!
I'm Xavier Pace, and I'm the one with the deviant smile.
Oh yeah.
And we are the Intoxicated
Readers.
Have a great night, everybody. Oh, that's what I forgot. I knew I forgot something. Our game night is switching to Monday nights. So we will see you Monday night at 6 p.m. is our go-to time that we're doing that now.
Monday.
We'll see you Monday night, 6 p.m. The next Saturday for next week's stream. Have a great night, everybody.
Take care.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.